cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hey, the purple one. Hey, Jamel. How are you guys doing today? I'm gonna let a couple more people come in, before I start my commentary. Ooh, cha. Boss lady, where everybody at? Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me, child? Hey, big Mississippi. I'm gonna let a couple more people come in. If y'all don't mind, hit the like button on the way in. And I'll start my commentary, child. I'll start my commentary. Hey, Tree Seeds Pieces is in the house. They're in the house. They're in the house. Tree Seeds Pieces is in the house. They mad, yeah, they mad. They mad, yeah, they mad. Why they so mad, y'all? Why they so mad? But I hadn't been on here in a couple of days and did a live. I did my little short 5 minute ones, letting people know where to go, where to go. And before I get to YouTube, I want to do a little bitty Hollywood stuff. Just one subject, and it's regarding Tamar Braxton. Well, y'all know she got married, and the marriage lasted 61 days. Before they got married, her boo took a Tommy Lee to a basketball game, child. When she seen them come up on the big screen, you know how they do the shot of people in the audience at the games, child. They had them on the TV sitting beside each other, and she let that pass. Well, then they got married, and they did their little counseling and stuff. You know how you supposed to do the counseling and stuff before you get married. Okay. Well, I don't know if they was really living together because a lot of bullshit it don't make no sense. But we'll get to that another time. But so he was supposed to be having this really big birthday party, after they got married. And so she bought him a Rolex and stuff, you know, she loved her husband, so she bought him a Rolex, you know what I'm saying? And child, after the party was over, a couple of days later, she went to the mall shopping and she got an email from him. And the email, child, he was asking for a divorce. And he's a white guy and he a lawyer. But they said that it wasn't contested, that he was just saying that it ain't gonna work out. I don't want to be married no more. And she said, okay. So she said also, since he want to be outside all the time, then she's gonna be outside all the time. So what that mean? I guess you're gonna date other people. But then to put the icing on the cake, child, after they got divorced, she got her. We divorced and we still cool, I guess. I really don't like you because you filed for a divorce from me, but we gonna keep it cute. Well, child, she got her damn credit card bill, and he had rented a room, child, with another woman off of her dime. Ain't that ignorant? But I had to bust him upside the head one or two times. But this black guy she used to mess with before she married the 61 day man, he was dating her, and he said that he pretty sure that Tamar was bopping her husband upside the head because he said when he was dating her, when she didn't get her way, she would bop him upside the head. And then y'all know Vince, the one that she was married to, that had all that money that she had that little boy by. He looked like he was getting bopped upside the head because he looked like he wanted to jump every time she walked. But child, I'm gonna get off of that. You know what I'm saying? But I would just want to let just to fill y'all in. It doesn't matter how rich or poor you are. Sometimes shit don't work out. And it is what it is. Ain't that right? I felt the muffin. Everybody have problems sometimes. TX, ain't that right? 214 Texas 214 TX 214 Nice. Ain't that right, Nice? Sometimes the shit just don't work. You can go to counseling and all of that. It is what it is. And I think that if you don't get along in 61 days, I think it's the good thing to do is just call it quits. You go your way and be outside, and I'm gonna go over here and be outside. Ain't no sense in staying in something that ain't working. You know, if it's broke, don't even try to fix it. Especially when it's that new. You hear me? The beef sector podcast. Don't stay in that shit. Imani, get to stepping. Ain't that right, Punchella? Executive session. Y'all hear me? Don't cry over spilled milk. Life is too short. You know what I'm saying? Than to waste it trying to figure something out or fix something that's unfixable. Okay? And you know what? They're going to talk about you anyway. They're going to talk about you if you stay with them. They're going to talk about you if you leave them. You know what I'm saying? Straight balling. So, you're going to get talked about just like they get talked about on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's just is what it is. Now, well, the old folks they talk about each other too. Because I was gonna say when you get certain age, the people don't talk about you no more. But that's a damn like they still talking about it. Be like a dog. You hear me? They talking about me like oh shit. As long as somebody talking about you, they thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? So you just pat yourself on the back for that. Chocataw, chocataw. Ain't that right, chocataw? T Toppy. How you doing, T Toppy? You know what I'm saying? Long as they talking about you, somebody thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're a younger person, don't just get discouraged if people talking about you, not on YouTube. I'm talking about people in the real world. If they talking about you and flapping their lips about your child, somebody thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? They be mad at you. Oh, I wish I could do what I wish I had enough nerve to do what she do. You know what I'm saying? Cause she look like she having fun. But see, they talking about. I want them to talk about me, so I ain't gonna do what she want to do, even though I want to do it. But I ain't got enough nerve. I'm too scared to get out there. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them kind of girls that they talked about. Okay, one of them kind of get out there and take a chance. You know what I'm saying? Oh, child. Leticia, you hear me? I get out there and take a chance. You know what I'm saying? You have to get out there. If you get too hot, you got to. If you can't pull back, you know what I'm saying. When that heat get hot out there, you gotta go back underground a little bit. That's how you do it. But I'm gonna get off of that. That's my celebrity news for today. And child, Jay Dunn called Shaquille mama. Now I didn't see the video because I've been trying to catch up on some shit so I would have something to talk about. But child, they say J Dunn called that man mama and told his mama that he a bum and that he went to Las Vegas and didn't have no money and like he got kicked out of his room. She told all his bullshit to his mama. Okay, I'm so embarrassed for him. Upright. Jay Donna called Shakia mama on him. Jay Dunn knows she a fool. And I guess she didn't get all of what she needed to get out. Cause she called back and left a message on the answer machine. You know, Jay Dunn always got to put extra on, you know, she got to put 20 on 10, child. But do you hear me? That girl called that man mama and told it on him. Shaquille, she little bored you real bad, baby. She little bored you. And he was over there at Bizarro just there talking all that shit, you know, cause he act like he don't like well, he don't like Honest Road now because Honest Road won't do what he tell him to do. Like get off of panels and you know, she be trying to just bitch on Honest Road and Honest Road had to hear he had to stand up for himself and say, nigga, I'm a man. You know, I just like I like men, but I'm a goddamn man. And see, he can't control Honest Road, so he got a problem with Honest Road now, child. But let me tell y'all what he said on Bizarro channel, honey. Shakim thought he was putting his balls down. And I want to read this word for word what he said, okay? Because I don't want to get this shit wrong. And I mean, I fell out, okay, when he said this. Let me find it. Oh my God. Oh my God, let me find it. He said that Honest Roe was hard headed and stubborn. He was a hard headed, stubborn ass nigga. And he said, nigga, if wait a minute, nigga, if you could take good dick as good as you can, he say, but you don't listen. You know, you don't listen. You don't take directions. Now you could take dick, but you don't take directions. Y'all, now do that sound a little strange? How he know he like to take dick? How he like to take it? You know what I'm saying? You like to take dick, but you don't like to take directions. How you know what that man like, Shakim? I mean, yeah, Shakim, how you know what Honest Road like? So, you know he like to take dick, and he don't like to take directions, huh? He like to take your dick, but he don't like to take your direction. So that's what you saying in so many words, Shakim? Boy, you need to stay off these goddamn panels, cause you making an ass at yourself. You made an ass at yourself the other night over there at 357. He gonna say on 357 panel the other night before last, he said that he didn't send his dick to ODS. Now ODS said he sent his dick to him, but he's saying it was an AI. It wasn't his dick. Now that wasn't what was said when the shit went on, because I was in that live, and they hey official D I said that was your dick, and you didn't say nothing about that being no AI until the other night on Broadway. Now you need to stop that lie. When this AI shit all of a sudden, all these AI pictures. And another thing you said, Shaquille, you got to be more careful. You was over there at 357 Broadway saying, because you know allegedly Lemon looked in your computer, and I think it was like 37 images that he copied. But you said if there is any images of you sucking a dick, it was an AI. Y'all hear me? Hey, y'all hear me? He said if it was any images that come up that Lemon show, that ain't him with no dick in his mouth. That's a goddamn AI. Okay, he said that over there on 357 Broadway the other night felt like 3,000 degrees. It's got to be something on there. And then he had broke down like a hoe crying on Lemon Pepper. Oh, yes. Uh, Shakim say that you didn't see his dick. That was an AI. He said that over there on 357s. Oh, yes. Now that wasn't what you said. That wasn't what you said you seen. Cause I didn't see what you seen. Oh, yes. Was that the real dick or was that a AI? He's saying what he gotta say, but it was real. I know. ODS, I know it was real. I was in your live when the shit happened, and you didn't even ask for that. You didn't even. Pizarro asked for that. You didn't ask for that. ODS, he's saying that that was an AI. And ODS, he's saying that if Lemon did get them 37 images off of his uh computer, he said that if it's any pictures with a dick in his mouth, that's an AI. Oh, there. Okay. Oh, there. Sassy, if you don't stop, child, do you hear me? All kind of shit be going on the internet. Do you hear me? And ever since they said his ass was stinking up in Vegas, when I be going in chats when he around, I be saying your pussy stink. and Broadway them love it. Yeah, I be saying your pussy stink. Then I titled one of my little shorts of that his pussy stink. He don't even comment no more to me when I be putting that in the chat. Living my best life. Let me speak to some of these people. I ain't going back and forth, child. You hear me? Beans and cornbread. Yeah, Jay. He sitting up there talking about everything AI now. You ever heard this shit like that before? That's bullshitting. That's bullshitting. I don't care how you look at it. But he just come up with this AI shit ever since he come back from Vegas, child. And he just come up with that shit the other night. But I guess now everybody gonna blame everything on YouTube on AI. And another thing about that AI, I don't see that coming up on the screens no more. Do you guys? I didn't like that anyway because they be having it all wrong. That's how people go to jail with that kind of fucked up technology. Because they're fucked up now. And anybody on in here, Tang, if it's anybody in here that don't like cussing, I suggest you exit stage left and go somewhere else. Cause I'm really in a cussing mood and I do cuss on this channel. You know, it is what it is. Y'all can say, just say I cuss too much. I don't like Paulette. I don't like going over there because she cuss all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? 3,000. You see what I'm saying? Cause I cuss. Shit. Let me make sure I got everybody because sometimes when I go off, when I look back through it, I be the miss folks, and I don't want to do that. The Sassy Show, I don't want to do that. Dovey, I don't want to do that. I don't want to miss nobody, Dovey. Shit. Yeah, now that nigga blaming everything on the AI and uprise. See there now. People out here calling him gay and stuff, and we got videos which I've put the links in my chats, on my videos that they can go see him say that he'll be gay for pay and all of that, and he acting zesty and that way before he came to the beef sector, okay? Because this shit was out on him a long time ago. Well, he had the situation with Dimples. He had the situation with Honest Rowe. And then it's a new character that I don't know. It's a new character to me. I thought it was like a white lady that he had was giving him money or something, but allegedly this person is another transsexual. Why come he don't have scandals with women on here? Why come it's only men? You know what I'm saying? See, something something just ain't right, like Keith Sweat say, because it just don't make sense why you keep getting these scandals with men and then you bust them out. That don't make it no better now. You bust them out and try to embarrass them because they support you and sending you, little chicken box money or loose cigarette money. And then you be want to like embarrass them and shit, like you did that the last one over there on Lemons the other night. And I didn't know that was a transsexual. I didn't have a clue. Shaquille. So how many other transsexuals or homosexuals or whatever, people that's bi, that's the same sex as you, how many are you stringing along for money and they just too ashamed to come on YouTube like the other ones that you busted out? Because I'm sure it's some that you haven't busted out. But that is really sad to prey on people like that when you can get your sorry rusted. Well, if you too sorry to get in the goddamn tub, I ain't gonna even say nothing to you about a job, baby. Because if you too sorry to wash your ass, I know you too sorry to get a job. Okay, so the job part ain't got nothing to do with. Let's take care of washing your funky ass first, okay? And you had enough nerve to say that, Honest Row breath stink, nigga. You was walking around Vegas, and your pussy was stinking, nigga. You didn't even have change of drawers. At least Noble washed his panties out in the sink every night. Damn. You didn't even wash your panties out. You didn't even have enough sense to have a whole bag. Do you know what a whole bag is? Shit. Do I got to tell you what a whole bag is? Hoe? It's inexperienced hoe? A whole bag is you got something to wash your pussy. You got some clean ass panties and a bra. You got an outfit that's you can fold up and you can shake the wrinkles out. You got your little perfume in there. Look, a pair of earrings. Just real basic. That's what a whole bag is. You should keep one of them in your goddamn car when you a hoe. Hoe? Fuck, and some shoes to match your goddamn outfit. Or either you make sure you got some goddamn shoes on that go with the damn outfit in your whole bag. Hoe? Don't you know how to do nothing? They call him a whole bag for a reason. You dumb hoe. Shit. that. And you call yourself selling ass at 4 o'clock in the morning for $50? No, you ain't getting no $50. Cause you don't know you don't, and hoes know how to take a whole bath. You need how to take a whole bath in Vegas. But why would you take a whole bath in Vegas when you supposed to have a room, dude? But hey, why would you change clothes in Vegas? Cause you don't even change clothes at home, punk. You wear the same goddamn clothes for 3 days. Let me tell you to take a goddamn bath and change your clothes, retarded ass nigga. No, that's retarded. But you got all the damn sense in the goddamn word. And then that's going when she was hiding out, before she came on live the other day, when she was hiding out in Florida, or in Texas, I mean, when she was hiding out and wouldn't come online because she know that her trip was a failure. She knows she's still a failure and it's gonna always be a failure. You had that over, you had like 1,100 people in your life and they looked at you being a failure. You tried to put on your community wall insinuating that Honest Row was some kind of sexual diva. But when they played the video, you had your ass and your pussy all over his dick, bitch. You was twerking that thing on his dick. Now you the sexual diva, that's what it looked like. You want to make him look bad and Lolo look bad. But you picked on the right one, but I'm glad Honest Row swinging on your black ass. But Lolo, she probably won't, because Lolo has been through this several times. With people dogging her. But let me tell you something there. If Lolo decide to let loose, whenever she do, she's gonna do that one of these days on YouTube. But when Lolo, whoever she do go off on, it's gonna be a massacre. Do you hear me? The person gonna get it for everybody that ever done that girl wrong on YouTube and probably in her real life. Because y'all play too goddamn much. And Lolo looked a hell of a lot better in her clothes, her appearance looked clean. Her hair was pretty. She didn't have to wear a goddamn scarf on it, a rag around her head. She didn't have to sit up in the bed with a do-rag on her head. You see what I'm saying? But you look unkept just like she can. And your vacation was a flop. Just like that bullshit ass lab you did on the 4th was a flop. You had 1,100 people in there seeing you was a flop. You had 1,100 people in there seeing that you was a liar. And the truth wasn't in you. You didn't have enough sense like Tracy, like VS, amongst other vets around here that has had vacations, even when they are a nightmare. Like Fire Babe, when you have them, when you do a live and let people know you having fun, even if you ain't having fun. But you bitch, they cash outs was ringing off the chain. But you were so self-conscious and thought so little of yourself that you was too stupid to come on here and get your money. VS got her money. Cam got his money. 88 got her money. But you didn't have enough sense to capitalize off your vacation. And you didn't want nobody else to capitalize on it. You had a problem because they say honest Rose asked for cash out. Hell, I'd have been asked for cash out if I was on vacation. But see, you a simple man, a swamp donkey. You stubborn. You ain't gonna never learn no better. You ain't got no home training. You didn't have enough sense to be on camera and let these people hit your cash out because they were so happy to see you having a good time. Even if you was having a bad time, like VS act like she was having, you could bet that VS was getting that money on, just like Tracy did when she had that horrible time with Robert Rack. Tracy kept that goddamn camera on no matter what the fuck was going on. And she was getting her cash outs. She was, hey, the people in the live, it was steady going up. The amount of people that was in her live. But you so shame of what you look like that you was too ignorant. You had a bird nest on the ground. And you could have been videoing the whole time. And come on here and do that lap lip smile you using that fake ass talk. You could have made a killing this. But you too damn stupid to know how to work YouTube as long as your dumb ass been on YouTube. A dumb bitch. I bet Shaquille made more money than you. I bet Lemon made more money than you. I bet Honest Row made more money than you, and you was too dumb to get that money on when you came back. You wanted to go and hide and threaten people from chats and from your community. Wow. That's some dumbass shit. You was too dumb to make money while you was in Texas. You was too busy hiding and hanging around in these chats. Dumbass bitch. You'll never learn nothing. You gonna be, hey, you right back where you was this time last year, hoe. When you didn't have a towel to wash your pussy. You see what I'm saying? Because when you're a dumb hoe, that's how I have to talk to a dumb hoe. You refuse to understand. That's why your ass was homeless in Florida. And that's why you've been homeless since you've been in Seattle. You be sleepless in Seattle, don't you? You dumbass bitch. Enough of that hoe. I just had to drag her real quick. You know what I'm saying? Trying to teach this bitch some sense. Why have a YouTube channel and you don't capitalize on it, you dumb hoe? Dumbass hoe. Had a bird nest on the ground. And too damn dumb to walk in it. You ain't even got to flap your wings, you dumb bitch. Another epic fail, just like your life. You dumb. You want to sit up on a stool with your red panties down around your hoofs. You got the ugliest toes ever seen in my life with that white fucked up toenail polish on them hooves. And talking about another baby. Bitch, you got one you ain't raising. How dumb is that of you to talk like that and you say you a lesbian? But bitch, you know I know the truth. Put that line back up when your ass was craving hard dick, bitch. You said you needed a hard dick. And your pussy was hot, bitch. You ain't no lesbian. You a fake ass lesbian that happens to like to eat pussy and happens to like to suck dick, bitch. Make up your mind. Or say you like both flavors, whore. Let me look at my notes and see what else I got in this damn shit. I done got pissed off. A dumbass bitch can't even, they too damn dumb to get out there and get that money. Dumbass hoe. A old woman like me got to tell your ass what to do. Dumbass bitch. They want to bully on folk. Dumbass hoe. Okay. Now I don't know how this shit popped out. Now I done been over here in the beef sector. I'm getting ready to run over here and talk about the Mo 3 sector, child. I went over to Broadway last night. Now I was over at Lemons for hours. And now I know ain't nothing wrong with getting drunk. I done been drunk before. You know what I'm saying? I mean fucked up drunk. And I probably was been acting like they was acting over there last night. But Sheila E, whatever you had to drink, child, Sheila, don't drink that no more. Sheila. Or if you do drink it, don't come on the internet. Or if you do come on, wait till the lemon be on a while and then fall up in the club. Don't come in the club drunk. Fall up in the club. You know what? The club been kicking it at least an hour and then fall up in there drunk, okay? Don't be the first one that hit the damn pay to get in and your ass is drunk already and ain't nobody else drunk. Damn, Sheila. You come in the door drunk. You wore my ass out, Sheila. And I was so scared you were gonna drive your pretty car. Don't be showing. Don't be going outside and stuff when you drunk. Stay in the house. We know you like nice things. We know you have nice things, Sheila. Don't be going out there because I was so scared that you were gonna get in your car and take off last night. I was about to have a heart attack. And plus, that's another reason I left Lemon because I didn't want to stay over there and see that maybe you might go out back outside and and take off in your car. Because see, some people when they drunk, they do things like that and they make mistakes. But you were fucked up. And ODS said you had been over to his place, over his club. You had tore his club up before Lemons open, girl. Whew. I ain't never seen you lit like that, child. But honey, you were lit like a Christmas tree, child. Now that's all I got to say about it. I ain't got no problem with you. But the only thing I had a problem with is you going outside around, and close to your car, and you had been drinking. Because I was scared you was going to get in that damn car and just crank it up and take off. And I couldn't take it. I couldn't take that. Because what can we do? As people that's observing this on YouTube, ain't a damn thing we can do. But I know one thing. I got the hell out. I left the club. I said, hell, somebody going to get killed up in here tonight. I got to go. And then I went over to Broadways and they was over there throwing down. But at least they were fighting. It wasn't nobody drunk and shit. Well, if they was drunk, they weren't drunk as you. I just put it like that. They could have been drunk or high, because sometimes people take pills and do all kind of other things, but you was out the chain, Sheila, last night. I ain't got nothing against that and stuff. Like I said, the only part that hurt me and I was scared of was that you were around that car, that pretty car, and the lights was on. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't like that. You keep your ass in the house when you like that, when you drunk and having a good time. And you can talk all the YouTube shit you want. Just don't be going outside, okay, sweetheart? And then I don't want nobody to do nothing to you outside. You know what I'm saying? When you drunk, just it's for your safety, child. I ain't trying to get on you or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I had to leave her, girl. I had to leave her last night. I said, I can't take it. I can't take this shit. Because it would have killed me if you'd have got in that car and, So that, that happened. And let me see what else. Let me look at my notes, child. Oh Lord Jesus. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with, you know, feeling good and get drunk as you want to. Like Joanna. I don't know where Joanna been at, but Joanna be getting fucked up. But Juwan don't be going out in no car and shit. Juwan be staggering all through that house talking shit instead of making drinks. You know what I'm saying? No, you need to learn from her. She's a professional. Okay, let me see. But last night at Broadway's, Jackie was into it with Nurse K, and she was also into it with Mink. Okay, now on some of this, I don't understand why. What's the problem? You know why her and Nurse K was into it. Now I understand about her and Mink, okay, but I don't understand about her and Nurse K. It was out in the streets. As I was running around, there was some banging going on the community walls, and then there was lives made, and people was on the phone. And you could hear the people talking on the phone and all that kind of bullshit. I missed that. Okay. And a lot of it got to do with men, which a lot of the problems are surrounding the opposite sex on YouTube and in real life. Just what it is. But now I know why. Well, Mink and Jackie, they ain't been liking each other for a while. And Jackie, Mink is good friends with Mo3's baby mother, Ashley. And, them three ladies have been going back and forth for months and months and months. I'm not going to try to figure it out. But now, Jackie, like Duck, my boyfriend, Duck, my little 28-year-old boyfriend, well, Jackie is into it with Mink because he's supposed to be meeting up with Mink in Atlanta. But when I asked him about it in the chats, when I first heard about it, I said, "Hey, what's this about? You going to Atlanta?" And he told me I didn't have nothing to worry about, so I ain't gonna worry about it. I got to believe my man. I ain't gonna believe no woman. But so Jack is still in her feelings and stuff, and then you know, she been being mean to Duck and stuff, which I be happy when she be mean to him because that's more time for mama. So all you hoes, y'all could get mad at him and quit him if y'all want to. I ain't quitting my man because I know y'all temporary. You know what I'm saying? But then last night, child, Mink was telling her that she was wanting to suck Duck. You know what? And all that kind of bullshit. And then I was in the chat, make it, Duck had to reassure me everything was fine, and which I believe him, okay? But child, honey, they was into it bad over Duck. He got all the girls fighting over me. And so when I left there and went over to McHale's last night, we was discussing it. I let everybody do what they had to do on the panel, and I went up there. I thought it was gonna be the end of the live. So when I was up there telling Mahia about it, I didn't get very many words out. And another one of his hoes gonna come up there and call herself, confront me about him and stuff. And I told her, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fight with you girls and stuff because y'all already know the deal. I introduced myself a long time ago to y'all hoes and let y'all know about me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be out here scratching and fighting and fighting. And, They might push me down. I break my hip. But if I do break my hip, I can get another one. And then y'all won't never get to see Doug if I get another hip child. One of them new bionic kind. But, they be, I had to kind of, I told the little girl, Candace, I ain't going to argue with you. It's nothing for me and you to talk about. I introduced myself to you guys at the beginning. And it is what it is. Y'all young girls, y'all fight amongst each other about that man, cause I know he mine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna fight with these little young heifers. And I would call them hookers. That you little young hookers. I ain't finna fight with y'all over duck. I don't have to fight with him. He tell me what time. He tell me, baby, don't worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I be saying, I know it. And I be telling him to leave him alone. Y'all don't be messing with him. You know what I'm saying? He can't do no wrong in my eyes. Kale, he can't do no wrong in my eyes. Ernestine, I ain't quitting my man. Ria's Oasis, I ain't quitting my man. See, you got to be down with what they going through. He can't help because all these women like him. He can't help because all these women throwing their panties at him. He be trying to ignore them and stuff. He be trying to ignore them, but it takes a lot to be a faithful man. You know what I'm saying? They like to people like to destroy a relationship, but I ain't letting nobody destroy mine. You know, I let them sit on the panel with him and stuff sometimes. You hear me, real Mama Fifi? They don't know how these older women. We're aged. We've been through all that foolishness before. I ain't losing my man, Blondie. I ain't losing my man. Not this one. Swag. Not when you got a 40 age age difference. I'd be a fool to let somebody take my man. And there's 40 years between our age. Beans and cornbread. You hear me? Tie dye. CEO little boss lady. I ain't let nobody take my man. I don't care if it is a 40-year age difference. DD, you think I'm letting somebody take my man? Crafts and how? uh, Madam Mother Mass. You think I'm letting some of these young women take my man? And it's a 40-year age difference? You crazy as hell. Hell no. I might have been born that night, but not last night. You hear me? Tight eye. Calico. I ain't let shit. Like I told them, whenever they be acting a fool out here, I left the door unlocked, baby. Just come home whenever you get ready, honey. Okay? I won't give no key to the house. You know what I'm saying? But I be leaving the door unlocked for him. Sheba. I be leaving the door unlocked, Sheba, so he can just come in whenever he get ready. You know what I'm saying? True line. You know? I can't give no key because I got kids and grandkids and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can't be letting him come here like he, we have to do our thing late at night. You know what I'm saying? True line out to everybody, all my kids and grandkids. When they get out there, get away. Then I can let him in. You know what I'm saying? You can't let people know everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Boston. You can't let your kids see everything that you do. You got to keep some of that shit under your head. You don't do anything in front of your kids and your grandkids. And I got a great grandbaby. I can't do all that shit in front of them. You know what I'm saying? But as long as me and Doug out understand the child, that's all that matters. Our relationships are different. People can call me a fool and dumb and old fool and stuff like that. They can say all that kind of stuff they want to, but I don't care. Enough of me. Let's talk about something else. Let me see what else. Oh, and Envy, he popped back up over at Lemon's last night. And it took him a while to get up on the panel. But see, as another thing, y'all know I left. And before I left, Lemon had been asking him to hit the panel, but he never would. He stayed down in the chat. And so I watched it today from when I left and went to Mahaya's last night. And so when I watched it back today, uh Envy did finally hit the panel, but that was way after I had left. And Lemon wasn't wanting to argue with him, but Envy was like kept poking. You know what I'm saying? How people can like poke, poke, poke. And Lemon kept saying, "Man, me, I ain't finna argue with you." And man, I'm having a good night, and I don't, Lemon kept doing that, and he kept saying little sly stuff. And one of the things he said was black people didn't like to tip. Like when you go out to eat, black people didn't like to tip. And them like saying, wait, what? He was like that. And what are you talking about? And I tip, and it got to kind of be a issue. Well, that kind of died down, but the pot was still boiling, simmering on the stove. And so then Envy said that he was going to take the nighttime position from Lemon, which y'all know Lemon got a very popular show. He be having 800 and shit in the chat. And it be the people in the chat have fun. It's chat participation. Different people go on the panel, no matter if you drunk, sober, or what. Gay, straight, everybody goes to Club Lemons. Well, he said something about overtaking the night spot from him, which he have said that before, like with Mahaya, because Mahaya and Broadway got the top night shows in the Mo 3 set. I'm talking about people that come on like every night. They got the top spots. Well, we all know that he wasn't going to be able to overtake them at night. And baby, Envy, you need to quit saying that to yourself, that you're going to overtake Lemon, because Lemon is not going to lose his B-sector crowd, which is the main part of his crowd, because he have always been beef sector. As a subscriber, now he's a content creator. You're not going to take those 800 people from Lemon. Period. You've never been popular. The biggest part of your career that I've seen on YouTube, which I've been around here for years, is when you fooled MU to come see you. And you got that 1,000 in your chat. But nigga, you right back down to like 30 in your chat, regular smuggler, back to normal. You're not gonna take Lemon's crowd. You're boring. After 5 minutes, you start, stumbling over your words. You're boring. You lose your crowd. So you never have been that guy. You're never gonna be that guy on YouTube. Um, it is what it is. And like I said, prove it. Show us. It shouldn't matter what time you come on, day or night. If you got it, you got it. And if you don't, you don't. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. Either you can draw a crowd or either you can't. If you want the overnight thing, you got to come bring your black ass on here at overnight and sit there and try to keep the crowd entertained overnight. I want to see you do it like a week, and let's see how your numbers do. Because if you're a badass like you think you are, they should go up, up, up every night. Because that'd be just like a new club when they open a new club in your town that everybody got to get want to get into. You see what I'm saying? That's how you do it. You got to open the club up, Envy. If you want that overnight spot, you open up that club at 12 o'clock midnight, and you keep that damn club open until daylight. And you let's do it for a week. It ain't as easy as what you think it is. To even in the daytime, do it in the daytime. You ain't got to do it at night. But you keep doing this overnight thing in your mind. So I think we don't need to do the daytime. We need to do that nighttime since you want that position. And try it over here in the beef sector and see if the crowd leave lemon and come to you. But really, you got two sectors that you could pull support to your channel from. You got the beef sector and the Mo3 sector. You ought to, hey, you'll sure win. And show us what you're working with. Because I'm going to come to the club when you open. I like new spots. Let's see it. Do it. Let's start tonight. We ain't got to do no grand opening and all that and making all the announcements and shit. Just open the damn club up and let us come. Okay? That's all you got to do, Envy. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm nothing like that. Hey, I'm coming to you straight as I can. And then Envy, another thing you did last night, and that was just bottom of the barrel. But I know where you coming from. But I ain't gonna bust you out. I'm gonna wait till it come out, and I'm gonna tell them. I was wondering how long it was gonna take you to see this. I seen this trick before, dude. You're nothing but a follower. I see you, Envy. I see you. And as soon as Lemon say something, I'm gonna hit that panel. And I'm gonna tell him, I was wondering how come it took you so long to figure this bullshitting out. But you was trying to dox that man last night on his panel. But you lost, hey, you didn't have enough guts to do it. That's why you dropped down. Yellow belly, a coward. Don't threaten people. Do it. You was too scared to do it. You told him to go outside. He said, I'm outside and smoke a cigarette. You supposed to show him smoking his cigarette on live. But your coward ass dropped down. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. The beef sector don't fight like that bullshit you used to. The beef sector been letting you live over here. Envy. But bitch, I'm right about ready to come out the style on you too. Cause that shit you pulled last night and have been pulling over here in the beef sector. I done got goddamn tired of you. Just like I did have the Shakim, where I drag him whenever I feel like it. And this, you got to get to that level. And I pulled back on you a long time ago. I let you live. But you don't want the beef sector down on your ass. Don't let me open a door and open some eyes around this bitch and let them know what you really doing. Nigger and white boy, because you say you half and half. Nigger and white boy. But you done got beside yourself, bitch ass nigger white boy. Do you hear me? And that's as plain as I'm gonna get on this. Just as plain as I'm gonna get on this. Bitch ass nigger. Lemon is nice. I ain't nice. But I tell you one damn thing I'm gonna do is lay in that chat and you hit that goddamn panel whenever I feel like it. I'm gonna come up there and I'm gonna give you a good old fashioned beef sucker ass kicking. Nigger white boy. Do you hear me? Enough is enough. Bitch ass nigger. Bitch ass nigger. White boy. Damn. Yeah, I'ma do it. You see it too, real mama. I see you, envy. And when I get on that damn panel on them, I'm gonna do it at Lemon. You come over there again and think you got some kind of privilege. I'm gonna open up everybody over here in the beef sector ass to your black white ass. You hear me? I'm gonna let loose on you. And you know I gave you a little light like a couple of months ago when you first came dragging your ass over here. But I pulled back out for you. I pulled it all the way back. But when I come this time, I'm coming full blast. No, I ain't gonna come full blast because you have a goddamn stroke. And I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to bust them stitches you got in your belly. You say, okay, I don't want you to bust your stitches. Nigga, white boy. It is what it is. And somebody, somebody need to go get you so you can listen to this. So you can get yourself under control. The only reason that the beef sector ain't told your black white ass up is cause of lemon. And that's the facts, Jack. I can't get no plainer than that. But that shit you was pulling last night, that's not gonna happen again. That what you did last night, that ain't gonna happen again. And I suggest you find you somewhere else to hang out at night if you don't want to get your feelings hurt. And it is what it is. That ain't gonna happen no more. Cause you got a little too big for your britches, like they said the whole day. You got too big for your britches. You understand? You don't know nothing about that. But I'll teach you about when you get too big for your britches. When I give you one of these good old beef sucked ass kickings. Cause the beef suck don't give a fuck when they get on that ass. And that's plain as I can get it. And hopefully somebody in here is cool with you. They can go tell you to listen to this, what I'm talking to you. Because I don't want you to act like you surprised or nothing like that. You know, it is what it is. And you can feel the envy. You got the right name, envy. hate. It just reeks off of you. And it is what it is. It reeks off of you, baby. Baby, it reeks off of you. That's why you can't get nowhere, because you don't know where you're coming from, and you don't know where you're going. That's why you have such a hard time. You got to know where you come from to get to where you going, dude. Can I get plain? Is that as plain as I can get it? You got to know where you come from to get to where you going. Now that's as plain as I can get. Damn. Oh shit, Miss Douglas. I'm trying to go as plain as I can go. Just I can't get no plainer than that. Damn. Y'all hit the like button, child. Mr. Boston. Am I breaking it down just as simple? Queen Diva. But you know what? Sometimes you could break it down as simple as a person can get, and they still ain't gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Some people they not gonna get it. You know, just like that white lady I was talking to over in my, I had to leave because you're not getting it. You ain't gonna never get what I'm talking about because you ain't coming from my. Like I was telling it, my mind. I was telling you don't understand it from a black perspective. You can only see it from a white perspective. You know, you ain't gonna never get it. And I broke that shit down as plain as one, two, three. And but they didn't get it. They were still getting 1, 2, 3 equal 15 or 45. Just outlandish. But sometimes you just need to know when to just whoop, stop and bag up, child. But like I said, he ain't gonna do that no more. That little shenanigans he pulled last night, that old dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? Black people don't tip. I know where you live. I'm gonna put it on my Google Maps, and I bet I can show you outside, and doing stuff like in a subtle way to threaten a man, sending him all kind of shit. He said it close to his house, like restaurantes and stuff. Don't you? If I was send you, this is anybody in the audience. If I was sending you pictures of restaurantes that I'm saying is around your house, say, will you say, what the fuck is Paulette doing that for? How the fuck Paulette know I live? How the fuck Paulette know that Mexico Chiquito is next to my house or around the corner? But he was sending him all that kind of bullshit. You see what I'm saying? He was sending that man that kind of bullshit. And I know why. And I'm going to bust your black, white ass out about it. I know why you're mad this time. But you done picked the wrong side once again. You've been on the losing team before. Why would you go back? Why would you go back? You picked the losing team before. Why would you go back to the team? Make your own team. You don't need no coach. You need to be coach of your own team. But whoever filling your head up with garbage, you need to wash your ears out, baby boy. Because you getting ready to get dog pound bad. Okay? You getting ready to get dog pound bad. From two sectors I know of. And let's see if you can handle it or if you're gonna run again. and go to another. You're gonna go hide out somewhere, but you get run off everywhere you go. You didn't know I knew that. You knew I knew it though, because I already talked to you about it. You get run off everywhere you go, just like your friends do. That's the coach and the cheerleaders of your losing team that was losing when they throwed your ass out the last time. Okay. Oh, that's all I got to say about that. Let me see if I got anything else, child. Child, sometimes you have to try to teach these fools something. Damn. Shit. Let's see what else I got on here. Okay, I talked about Jackie and Mink. I talked about Lolo. Well, with the Lolo situation, they say that Ness was stunned because she was insinuating like Lolo was contacting the sponsor about different things. Well, honey, Lolo let it be known that the sponsor was contacting her. But Ness, you know so much about the sponsor. How come you didn't know the sponsor got a relationship like that with Lolo? And like I said, Lolo looked nice every time that she was on camera. She was doing her makeup. She was eating, eating breakfast out and talking to the camera, in her experience. You see what I'm saying? Lola was doing her own time. She didn't have to worry about people sneaking and doing nothing to her, trying to sneak off and leave her, all that kind of stuff. Hey, like and subscribe. If you want to know what this is, send me a cash app and I will tell you. Since you got so many questions, I'll answer any of them that you have. Because the proper way to go into a live is sit your ass down there and listen to what's going on. And if you don't like it, you can go somewhere else because YouTube is so big. But ain't nobody gonna fill you in on what's going on because we've been up in here over an hour. You know, and that's just the way it is. And don't block nobody because, like I said, I can deal with that kind of bullshit. But yeah, Lolo, like I said, she seemed so at peace when she was on her vacation and stuff, and she didn't know about a lot of the underhand things that was being done and said. And I would like to see her maybe one day, maybe take her a vacation, if it's nothing but doing something in Virginia, like going to get a room at a resort or something. You could do that kind of stuff. People could do that. They take little mini vacations in their own state, and you save money like that. You know what I'm saying? And get to see your own state. You don't have to get on no airplane and go. You can do a mini vacation within 100 miles of your home, or 30 miles. Just go rent a room in the next town and chill and go sightsee and shit. But hopefully Lolo will do stuff like that, and she don't have to have a crowd. Um, but people got to learn to love themselves and be able to vacation by yourself, see things by yourself. You don't have to have a crowd. The world is big, and the world is full of shit to do, and people just got to get, just you got to get out there and do it, you know. And you don't, like I said, you don't need to be going. You ain't got to go with no goddamn strangers. You can go with yourself. You're not a stranger to yourself. Enjoy your own company. You know, and you ain't gonna talk about yourself, and you ain't gonna sneak and take pictures of yourself and all that bullshit that these people do on YouTube. You know, anything you put out, you be putting it out on your own. But to me, Lolo, she was just laid back on on the trip and stuff. And then like she had, company in her room, and she looked nice when she would come on camera, doing her makeup and being excited about company coming to the room to see her and all of that kind of stuff. And I enjoyed Lolo's part of the vacation experience. I really did. You know. And like I said, I think she could pull something out, you know, showing an older black woman traveling by themselves, doing things that you want to do. This is what I want to do today. Or I don't feel like doing nothing. I'm just gonna lay up here in the bed and watch TV on one of my vacation days. They do what you want to do on vacation. That's why they call them vacation. It ain't always about ripping and running and trying to see everything. Sometimes it's about chilling out and relaxing your mind. Show yourself at the spa, whatever. But I think that would be good for her because she's a laid back person. She don't like a lot of bullshit, you know. But a lot of bullshit seems to come her way, on her journey on YouTube for the years I've known her. Things have been done to her, and she's accepted, and then she, move on. But like I said, if she ever go off on it's gonna be a massacre. Do you hear me? She gonna get people for old and new, cause she one of them even tempered people, or people that think they can say and do anything too. But them people get tired sometime too, and they'll go off like a damn rocket, you know. But hopefully Lolo's gonna be okay, and Ro on this road will be okay. And like I said, maybe next time they could just find a better crowd to go with or go by themselves. Cause I don't need no goddamn crowd to do a damn thing. My crowd be my family. You know, like when I went out of town the other week, it was family related, and y'all didn't get to see nothing but me riding on the ferry on my way back home. A couple of minutes. Period. But I tried to take going over on the ferry, but it didn't tape, so I taped it coming back, across when the vacation, the mini weekend with the family was over. And then my son, he's here now because they had the Labor Day weekend was their last big weekend until the spring. So he's here for at least a week before he have to go back and they wrap up the big things on the marina. Pack stuff away and all of that. Wish they be open year round, but I'm just saying they don't need as much shit out because it ain't gonna be as many people up there. So yeah, he's gonna be up here for at least a week because they getting ready to go to the down season. Child. And let me see if anybody else came in here. Yeah, don't come up in here with that old riff raff. Ain't that right, the unfiltered? We just laying back, me oh my. I ain't been on in a couple of days. Mr. Beats Me. Oh my God. Well, I ain't gonna be saying that name no 10 times. I ain't gonna say that name 10 times real fast. Master Chef, you hear me? I ain't gonna say that name 10 times real fast. No, he might like that. Miss Douglas, you heard me. I can't say that name 10 times real fast. Shit. Oh my God, she's a Mr. Beats Me. They have some of the craziest names on here. Now let me see. I think that was it. And another thing, I want to kudos to Ness because she kept that 1,000 in her chat for hours. Kudos to you, Ness. Now I don't know what your crowd looked like yesterday. I was doing other things and stuff, and plus you didn't get nothing. You didn't get no juice on the not live you did on your grand coming back to YouTube. It wasn't nothing like it wasn't all that. So I wasn't wasting. I wasn't even peeping over there last night. So honey, that's all I can say about that. 'Cause I wasn't impressed. Swamp Donkey, you gotta beat that. Oh, I know what I forgot to say something about is Wiley. Y'all know he did the big bomb threats and all of that at Walmart in Vegas. And so his bond was like 25,000 or 75,000, something like that. Well, he went before the judge, and then they had like a 72-hour thing, but that was 72 hours to go see the judge, not a 272-hour hold, okay? It was, he had to sit there like the judge had to see him before the 72 hours was up. Well, when he went to court, they wound up dropping the charge. They dropped one of them, but they kept the other ones, but the other charge, but they lowered the bail. And they have not put him into general population. He's like something like suicide watch, with people that's like mental, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking maybe they got a wing for that, people that's mental that the hospital won't take and see that we already know the hospital won't take him because they had him before when he was walking around butt naked and he was pulling the fire alarms. And so they don't want him back in there, because they called the police and told him, y'all come back and get him. He too much for us. We can't handle him. He pulling the fire alarms and y'all just take him back to jail. So I'm assuming that the hospital don't want him back this time since he did the bomb threats at Walmart. Um, Now, if he got 10% of the $5,000, he can get out. But they said that he have to have a heavily monitored uh, electronic monitor, and that's just the ankle bracelet. But it's one that's gonna have like strict guidelines on it, which of course is gonna be not going nowhere near that Walmart and no other Walmart. Okay, it's gonna have like stipulations on it like that. And I can understand that Walmart don't want him back in there, with the scene he made with the helicopters and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So if he go back to Walmart, he will be in trouble whenever he gets out. And so far, he have not been bonded out. Um, and like I said, like the state hospital don't want him because when they took him before, he was making such issues, they had to take him back to jail. So Wiley, on this one, child, if you do get out of the jail on the little $5,000 bond, I suggest you don't do anything else to go back to jail because you're gonna be just in jail because the state hospital don't want you. You know, it's gonna be jail or nothing. You know, and that's just putting it down, just the cheese on the cracker. You know, I don't care how crazy you act out here in the street, you ain't going back to the state hospital. Period. Cause you effed it up. That's pitiful. You act so foolish you can't even go into the state hospital because they know he ain't crazy. You see what I'm saying? They know he ain't not crazy. They're not gonna waste their time with him because they have people that really need that because they'll give them Thorazine or something like that and make them lay in there or look like a zombie. But see, they know he ain't like what he acting like. What we think is crazy. He ain't like that. So that's why they don't want to be bothered with him because they got their hands full with people that actually need the services. He might be crazy to normal people, but like to them people that's in that state that work at that state hospital, they know crazy, and he ain't what they used to. He ain't crazy, and so that shit over with for him. Okay, I think that was the last thing, but let me look through my stuff and make sure. Oh, and what I said about Tamar earlier that Tommy Lee had been with her husband. Tommy Lee say he ate her booty all night. Y'all hear me? Tommy Lee told let Tamar know that man ate her booty all night. That her husband ate her booty all night. Ain't that ignorant? And Tamar got a comedy act that she do on this portion of her life. Uh, I seen it on one of these channels, and I can't think of which one it was. But she's taking it all with a grain of salt. Um, it is what it is. But yeah, honey, she taking it with a grain of salt. I don't think it was like real love. You know, mm-mm. But boss lady, that's what Tommy Lee been put out on the street. That Tamar husband, she was married to him 61 days and they got a divorce. Where he done took uh, Tommy Lee to a professional football or basketball game, girl, and Tommy Lee was talking about how good he ate her booty child. Now I'm gonna get off of here and get back out here and Rodney is into it with I found this out this morning after Mayas. Rodney is into it with K Fit and Billie Jean. And it was something that happened over there in K Fit's chat the other night or the other day. Rodney was wanting to chat, the link dropped, and it went from there. And it was, I think this could be solved. Um, before I went live, I was at Pizarro's, and Pizarro was gonna try to get everybody together and see if they could work the shit out. If it happened, I don't know, but it was just like it's just like some bullshit, People, it ain't nothing like to fall out over, but I don't know. But now K Fit making it look like Rodney only picks on women, and especially black women on YouTube, which in this sector is mostly black content creators in the beef sector. So what other kind of woman he gonna be competing against? And then when I was over there, Nina hit the link and was talking about it, and then her and Rodney got into it, and she was throwing, of course, the colorism thing up that I'm sick of her and Theo beating that drum because the damn drum is wore out. Because somebody call you a black bitch don't mean they prejudice against black women, against dark skinned black women. It's just bullshit. Nina just wanted to get her shit off on Rodney. She don't like him. And oh my lord, I'm just saying that some stupid. Hopefully they can figure the shit out because they be around each other. I don't be around this shit. Because my patience is too short for the same issue. every time. The colorism or the black, the black women and the sure. I have more fights on YouTube with the men than I do the women. I don't come up here and say all the men picking on me. Why come they don't? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And so I don't look at me and woman thing like that. If you're gonna drag a bitch, whether they a man or a woman, straight or gay, you just dragging a bitch, okay? Cause I drag straight men just like I drag gay men. I drag straight women just like I drag gay women. Black or white. It doesn't really matter. I really don't have to drag very many white ladies or women or men. It's mainly blacks, okay? But we're in a mainly black area. It's mainly black people over here. It's mainly black people over in the Mo 3 beef sector. So 80% of the people I'm gonna drag is gonna be black. And it ain't about no light skin, dark skin shit. It's just about dragging. It ain't about no men, women shit. It's just about humans. And I'm sick of the racism, the colorism and the sexism thing. And I can't get no plainer than that. But I'm getting ready to get off of here. And I really would appreciate, guys, if you would hit my like button on the way out. Ooh, child. I gotta get back out here and see what these streets doing. Ooh, child. Ness, you had another failure. Just like your Vegas vacay, you're coming back to YouTube. Another failure. Ooh, child. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.